activate. Oh wait, we can't activate yet. 5. We should have enough to. Oh, this is the ability. All right, take control of his next turn. Beautiful. We have another Dominion bracelet. We have another Dominion bracelet. I think that just means we win. Howdy, welcome back to the channel. My name is Corndog Jones Jr. Playing a little bit of Edge of Eternities early access today. We're edging for all of eternity. We're going to do that starting off by playing with some cool new cards. Some cards I think would pair really well with some classic mono green decks that we have. Let me tell you a little bit about this deck. I named it Had To because I gotta play some mono green when we're playing a little bit of early access, huh? I have to. It's my soul. It's my being. So I think that's what we're gonna do real quick. What is the meaning of this deck? What the hell are we trying to do? Let me tell you a little bit about it. So first off, this deck is built around the Dominion bracelet, which says it's a 2-mana artifact, a legendary artifact equipment. It says equipped creature gets +1/+1 and has 15. You exile a Dominion bracelet. You control target opponent during their next turn. This ability costs X less to activate, where X is this creature's power. So basically, this is kind of like Mono Green's Dream. It's some pretty crazy interaction. We can steal the opponent's turn, which is, historically like one of the best things you can do. One of the best types of interaction you can have is either taking an extra turn or stealing the opponent's turn. Better to steal the opponent's turn because you can use their cards against them. So that's what we're going to be doing. We're going to be playing big creatures, equipping the Dominion bracelet, and then exiling it to steal their turns. So how do we do that? Well, first, we're going to get Land Warrior Elves down. We're going to ramp. Hopefully, we can ramp out a Trailblazer, plot the Trailblazer, and then the turn after, play something pretty big. We got Pernicious Hammerskull, we got the Trailblazer, we have Surak, all to get out this Ghalta Primal Hunger a little bit faster. So this one costs X less to cast for X the total power of creatures you control. You equip Dominion Bracelet to Ghalta. All of a sudden, the Dominion Bracelet is a 3-mana exile, and then you control target opponent during their next turn. Sorry, scratch that. That's a 2-mana because it gets +1/+1. So Ghalta turns Dominion Bracelet into kind of like an insane 2-drop. It's 5 mana steal their turn, which is pretty damn good. So we're going to be doing that. On top of that, we have a bunch of awesome, really cool new colorless cards from Edge of Eternities that might make this deck kind of go over the top, kind of insane. So we're playing things like the Eternity Elevator, which is a 5-mana tap for 3. You can station it, which means you tap creatures, you station it based on the power of the creature. So let's say we had Ghalta out there, we can station this for 12, and if this gets 20 plus station power, whatever the hell, charge counters, you can add X mana or X's number of charge counters on it, which is kind of unreal. This deck is built to go really quick on the station stuff because we got things like Hammerskull with a 6/6. We have Bloomvine Regent with a 4/5 plus ramp. We have a Gonosaur with an 8/8. So we can ramp insanely fast with the Eternity Elevator, get this guy to 20 plus, and then just play our whole deck. If we have something like the Endstone out or just like a bunch of big creatures in our hand, we can do it pretty quick. Pretty awesome. Also playing Dawnsire Sunstar Dreadnought, which is colorless removal basically. It's 10 plus station, which isn't very hard for us, but whenever a creature attacks, it deals 100 damage to one target, which is pretty insane. It's just a removal spell, but you can keep doing it whenever you attack. So yeah, it's pretty sweet. It works really well this deck. I'm excited to play it. On top of that, we're playing Anti-Causal Vestige, which is kind of an insane card for a couple of reasons. First of all, when it leaves the battlefield, you draw a card, then you put a permanent card mana value less than or equal to the number of lands you control from your hand in the battlefield tapped. So if we play this on turn 4, we can we warp it on turn 4. We can trigger Trailblazer, which is pretty sweet, and then it'll bounce back to our hand. We can put down a 4-mana Hedron Archive, or maybe a land, or maybe like a bioengineered future, which I'm not really even sure why this is in our deck, to be honest. Don't put this in your deck if you're playing a similar deck. I don't think it really works super well, but it's there. That's what we played, so I'm going to keep it there. But yeah, we play that. We can play anything else from the bottom of our deck, and then later on we can cast this for 6 because we'll go back to Exile. We can cast it from there, and we can just play it straight up. It'll be a 7/5. Really good at triggering the station mechanic because we can tap it when it comes down, then it leaves the battlefield. Didn't even need to have it untapped because it can't block. Pretty sweet. And then we have the next one is Thrumming Hive Pool. Just a 6 mana sliver colorless thing. Creates 2 slivers that have double strike at the beginning of upkeep. Pretty strong. Great token creator. Like it a lot. Endstone, which lets us draw a card whenever we play a land or cast a spell. So we just like kind of cycle through our whole deck. Really good with the Eternity Elevator because we have infinite mana and then infinite card draw. We can pretty much just play whatever the hell we want. And then at the beginning of your end step, your life total becomes half your starting life total rounded up, which is pretty interesting. I don't know if this is the best thing sometimes because we do have a lot of life gain in this deck with our next card we're going to talk about. So I don't know if we really always want to go to 10, but you know, we'll take it. We'll definitely take the first part, and then the second part could be useful, could be, you know, could hurt us depending on the matchup. Ugin, Eye of the Storm. This is kind of the card that pulls everything together. So many colorless cards. We know what Ugin does. He exiles when you play a colorless spell. All these cards are really good. I think we have like the potential to make an insane colorless ramp deck with the new cards here. And you know, if we're playing some of the older stuff, just go a little bit more into it. And Ugin's going to be kind of like unstoppable after we do that. So I'm excited about Ugin. You know, we can double cast Anti-Causal Vestige, trigger Ugin twice. We can run through our shit with Endstone and keep making colorless mana with the Eternity Elevator and just like exile everything the opponent controls. You know, we have Dominion Bracelet, which is a cheap cast and stuff. It's just like a lot of things we can do with Ugin. I really like it. Lastly, we have Extinguisher Battleship, which basically when it enters, you wipe the board for all creatures power 4 or less, or toughness 4 or less, and then you can station it for 5, making a 10/10 flying trample. More than that, it destroys non-creature permanents when it enters, so you can play this or copy it and then just destroy a bunch of lands. I'm actually considering just a land destruction deck with this guy, but you can also just kill non-creatures, which is pretty fun. So yeah, this is the deck, guys. I hope you guys enjoy. It's a fun little build. I'm excited to play it, and yeah, I think we're just gonna get into the game. Sorry for the lengthy introduction. We just got a lot of new cards, huh? We got a lot of new cards. So yeah, I think I'm gonna get into the games. I'll see you there. Peace. I need also today, guys. I need some help. Okay. I need some help designing decks because I don't have a lot of research done on the new decks. I spent these past streams just doing the top 10 challenge thing. So I have no, my brain is empty. My brain's a little bit empty. You're going to have to excuse me, you know, not to say that our brain's normally full. I'm just saying. Have a look at the draft archetypes? No, I haven't. I would love some suggestions from the stream. Origin of Spider-Man? No, I haven't. I saw Into the Spider-Verse, as if it's something adjacent to that. I don't know what that is though. Here, let's play the Bloom Vine. Ouroboros today. Oh, is that the green one that pumps everything? I would love to play that card. That card seems sick. That card seems very, very sick. All right, Aired Archway, the Lander Landfall. Yeah, it seems pretty cool. Azori's Life Gain / Mill. Oh, you know, we should play is the board wipe mill card. What do we think? Big Mamu, hell yeah, man, hell yeah. I'd love to do some brewing with the Big Mamu, you know? I wouldn't say no to that. No. I mean, I wouldn't say that, but I would. You know what I'm saying. How's it going, man? How you doing? All right, Llanowar Elves or Dominion Bracelet equip. I think we do the Llanowar Elf. We're pretty close to playing the Dominion Bracelet. Let's station this dude. Because that's just like something we can do. For like very cheap. That's insane. Okay, so we can... Now we can add 3 mana next turn. Alright. Tanuk. Alright, I wanted to play this card too. Here, let's actually station this guy again. And then we can add a bunch of mana with him. Wow. And we can equip the Dominion Bracelet. We're getting there. Played with rotation enabled? It is. I think most people are turning it off, though. I think that's the idea. I think you can play with... sorry. I think you can play with the cards that aren't going to be rotated, is what I mean. Here, we can actually activate this next turn. I think we have 10 mana. Unless we just play this and equip. Yeah, let's do this. Activate. Oh, wait. We can't activate yet. 5. We should have enough to... Oh, this is the ability. All right. Take control of his next turn. Beautiful. We have another Dominion bracelet. We have another Dominion bracelet. I think that just means we win, right? Maybe we can do some damage to him directly. What is this? He can leave. We'll let him leave. I'm just going to pass to end. All right, equip. And I think we just go in, right? There's no real reason. All right, GG's. Hell yeah. Yeah, the new Eldrazi seems pretty cool. We're playing Saffron. I would hate if Saffron Olive said something bad about me. I would be really sad because I feel like he's a really cool guy. Yeah, I'd be really sad. I had 2 board wipes in like a 12 turn game, TG. I don't think I was spamming the board wipes, right? Yeah, I like him too. Aren't I an arena zoomer? What does that mean? Does that mean that this is the first time I've played Magic? No, I'm not. I played a good deal of Magic. What is this? Well, this doesn't really help me right now. This doesn't really help me right now. I mean, we can't really put any of our things in the battlefield. So I think what I'm going to do is I'm just going to make a little fish token. Ursa Light Shatter. Oh. They're adding some red ramp. Oh, Ferris, thank you. We got a couple 6-monthers. Beautiful. I appreciate you guys. Oh my gosh. Couple 6-monthers making me feel nice. What do we do here? Do we play the Dawn Sire or do I just do my thing? 7/5? I think we played the Dawn Sire. Is that crazy? We're like pretty close to actually to just doing our thing though. Maybe we take another turn or something. My thing here is a colorless ramp goofball deck. That's my thing. Here, let's sacrifice the token. Oh man. Okay. So we have 5 now. We can play the anti-causal visage. Yeah, let's do it. We can play Thrumming Hive Pool. I think I just play the Ugin. Kind of looks like a little bit of a lame deck if we got a bunch of all these things going out there. Not enough new cards. I know. We'll get the new cards going. Don't worry. I do have some power coming up. Don't worry. No, man. All right. Well, we're gonna play the anti-causal vestige. We'll play 2 of them. And then we'll put the Thrumming Hive Pool. The Thrumming Hive Pool, yes, as we've all waited for. All right. Screaming Nemi. He doesn't have the 100 damage, it looks like. Okay. Okay. All right. Well, let's play the anti-causal vestige. should I hit his screaming nemesis for all that damage? What do we think about that, huh? We'll hit the zookeeper. We'll hit the zookeeper, man. Oh no. Oh no, yet another one. All right, GG's. Other people know what they're doing. I was like, oh, look at all these colorless cards. Let's throw them all in one deck. So funny. The guy joins. I'm like, give me some money. Got my Mr. Krabs energy going on. You know what I'm saying? Let's get the hammer skull out here. It doesn't really work because we needed we need some more juice to actually play off of it. Poo poo UFO. Poo poo UFO. Tell you what, making a fish is a little bit better here than. I guess maybe it would be better if I just kept hitting with the hammer skull, but that's like no fun, right? We edging or not? I will maintain that I think that we are going to be edging harder than every other streamer here. Oh fuck! Ah, I forgot. All right, play the vestige. I'm so bad at this game, guys. It's actually unbelievable. How did I do anything? I just bragged about getting the top 10. How the hell did I do that? Oh man, he won the goddamn flip, man. Flip, potato chip. Let's put the hammer skull out there. Ugh, jeez. Looks like we got a true colorless deck, maybe? Is this a true colorless deck? We can tap to add 3 with this. It's actually kind of nutty. Unless we activate the Eternity elevator. Let's station these bad Larrys, huh? I don't give a shit about dealing damage. Let's get in there with look at the Eternity elevator going, huh? We can tap this for 20 next turn if we get the sauce. Miss. He doesn't miss. This guy's unreal at the flips, let me tell you. He's got that card that's like you always win coin flips. What? Is that why Hammer Skull's here? No, the Hammer Skull is here to get the Galta out faster. Let's station again. And then we have 20 mana. We'll have 20 mana. That actually seems pretty nice, huh? So let's play the End Stone. Sorry, 24 mana. Play the End Stone. Let's play the Ugin. Submit 0. Still have 10 mana left. Why did it give me white mana? Someone explain that to me? Can someone please explain why it gave me white mana? The End Stone. We're edging so hard. Guys, have you guys ever seen anyone edge this hard? Let's play the anti-causal vestige. Ugin is terrible against colorless. But you know what? I think we're pretty happy with how this is playing out, right? We got the Eternity elevator going crazy. I am gonna play this other one. I think we just finish off with this. Now we're like drawing with the End Stone and stuff. Holy moly. We're drawing with this dude. Play the land. We draw with the land too. That's too much, man. It's too much. What are we supposed to do? And we're gonna be able to add like 30, 40 mana next turn. I kind of like this station mechanic, guys. I don't know about you, but when the opponent is completely land screwed, it seems pretty damn good. What do we think? White privilege? We're not talking. We're not talking about white privilege right now. We're talking about white drawing. Oh, we go down to 10? Wait, is that? Are we gonna die? Wait, are we gonna die? Okay, I don't think we're gonna die. Oh, the Ultima's here. It's like a colorless goofball deck. It looks like. Well, yeah, I think that we just swing in and win. We can add 42. We don't even. Let's just swing in, man. I mean, I think that's enough, right? We had our fun. I could have Dominion braceleted and stuff, which I think I still can. But we had our fun. We just edged super hard. I don't know how you guys feel about that. No, we can't pull up our data, unfortunately. But we have I'm need to record like or take like a screenshot of the deck or something for the intro. By the way, new intro coming soon on the alchemy videos. Are you guys excited? It's not going to be the most cringy thing you've ever heard. I don't know. Maybe it is. I don't have an idea for it yet. It could very well be incredibly cringy. Sledge class seed ship. He's gonna seed me. Let's play the elevator. We could play the hammer skull next turn, or the Ugin next turn. This thing's like an insane. Even without the creatures, it's an insane mana buff. Cringe is your whole brand. So rude. Oh, damn. Wait, that's kind of sick. What do you get? What do you get, sir? Do you get a big boy? Do you get a big ol' thing? A Carnosaur, okay. Cringe suits you? I don't know why everyone's saying that cringe suits me. Seems out of character for me, actually. I'm just wondering, you know? Wondering why everyone's been saying that this stream. Alright, well, I think I'm going to play the Ugin. We'll have 2 mana left to play the Hammer Skull. Let's hit the Sledge Seed Chip. Maybe I hit the... Maybe hit the Carnosaur. I'm not really sure. Not really sure what we hit, to be honest. He has 2 of them. It's just a bigger boy. Dominion bracelet, Dominion bracelet, Dominion bracelet. Oh. Am I allowed to express anger in this channel? It depends. It depends the kind of anger, you know what I mean? If you're being a naughty lad, then I'd say no, but if you're being a semi-decent human being, I'd say, yeah, maybe. You can say, ah, frick. I'll allow you to say that, okay? Everyone's saying Dedge, but they don't realize that I have my Eternity elevator still, which is like the best card of all time. Let's play the Trailblazer. And we'll probably go into the Surak too. Is he going to kill my elevator? Is that possible? Alright. If you're expressing your anger towards Hello Good Game, no, we got to be nice to the fellow streamers, guys. Alright? No anger towards the other folks, so they invite us back, you know what I mean? Exclusively so they invite us back. Alright, we have Dawnsire, Sunstar, Dreadnought. We can block the Overlord, which is nice. Multiple means to do that. What's a much better Aether Spark? Snow Leopard? Which one? Finally, it's not chasing top 10 rank in alchemy using homebrewed decks. Sounds like it makes you sound like it's a bad thing. We have to be nice. Yeah, we have to be nice, Spoon, alright? Or else they're all gonna hate me, and they already do all hate me, so, you know? Where do we go from there? It sounds like we're only going down, you know? He's not gonna attack with a boiler bilge? Are you for cereal? You're close to death here? Really? You think so? I don't know about that. We're gonna Dawn Star and smack this guy's ass in the face. His ass in the face. The 2-for-1 they never expected. Let's play the Dawn Sire. Play the Pugnacious Hammer Skull. Another one, and then we're going to station on this one and station on our Trailblazer. And we can station on these two guys too, but we need to attack with one. So let's attack with the Surak. No. Let's attack with the Hammer Skull. And I could do the Surak too. And just hit the boiler bilge. Yeah, let's do that, man. Say goodbye to that boiler bilge. He's been boiling too much. Now we have a lethal attack next turn if he doesn't kill me with these guys. Dreamer's having an existential crisis over there. Fix your lands. Said hi. Don't say said hi, guys. You know that pisses me off. You would have hello good game, you know, pop the PlayStation 5 trophy. Never really was a PlayStation guy, so, you know, your point's kind of moot right now. Good game, man. Hey, let's actually crew this guy up, because it'd be kind of fun to swing in for 20, huh? Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. All right, I gotta be honest. This station is pretty good. About to rise. You think so? I don't know. I actually really like Trailblazer with Vestige. It seems pretty sick. We're gonna lose this in alchemy though. Boo! Boo! No, he took the card I wanted. The station is cringe, says Sean. Maybe your opinion is cringe, huh? You ever think about that? What if I like station? What if I like it, huh? What if it makes me happy? Alright, Slasher, we are potentially dead in the next turn or so. I'll tell you what, I'm gonna play this Vestige. Because we can crew it. Or station it. I don't know what I'm talking about. Get the Trailblazer. I hate that it's tapped. Oh, that's pretty good. We can speed out the End Stone for no reason next turn. Seven damage, 8 damage, and then we're gonna go down to 5. So we need to play like a few things next turn to not die. Like a couple things. I really like Warp. Let's get a said hi emote. No, the said hi shit pisses me off. Ugh. This fucking card, man. This fucking card. What is this? This is a mono black demon deck? Okay. Alright. Well, we're not gonna die. We may not die this turn, but we still might. Alright, so we have 7 mana. 1, 2, 7 mana. So we can play Trailblazer. We can play Vestige. But we can wait, sorry. Something tells me I'm bad at math. Why am I bad at math? 5. This is 9 total. Why does Vestige only cost 4? Can someone explain to me why it only costs 4 on the thing? This is gonna piss me off. All right, play the Trailblazer then, because apparently this game's trying to piss me off. It's trying to piss me off, man. What the hell? Station, I guess. We can do this now. I don't have any mana to pay. God damn it, man. It comes in tap, dude. What a lame ass turn, man. Endstone resets your life every turn. Fuck. You're right. I forgot. Oh, don't play a demon. All right, we survived this turn. Is this end step? It is end step. Okay. Good calls, good comms, I'd say. Those are pretty good comms. Let's play the end stone. I could have played a land or before that, but play the end stone. We gain 9 life. Okay. Wait. Oh. Oh, that's right. Fuck. Nerdy Steve, though. Last time we played against Nerdy Steve in early access, I think he played like an insane goofball deck that shit on us. So I'm all for that. But no interaction, please. Stupid bitch bat. That's how I felt about the bat when I saw it. All right, this might be our last game with this deck. I do want to. I feel like we got one good game with it. Maybe we should farm some more, good times with it. But I don't know. I don't know if it's possible. Let's Yeah, maybe we'll do this. I do like Trailblazer into the Vestige. I think that's a pretty cool combo. Is the deck perchance a little too slow perchance? No, because it's exactly the right speed for us to enjoy the game. Checkmate. You just got checkmated, dude. You gonna go crying like a baby now you got checkmated? Huh? You gonna go crying like a baby now you got checkmated? Checkmate. Let's play the Vestige probably. Oh, we can't do everything we want. All right, I'll tell you what. We're gonna do this. This bad Larry, then we'll plot this guy. Yeah, checkmate liberals exactly. Actually, your presupposition to that statement was that in reality you really don't have the opportunity to do that in a society. So I don't really think that it's really fair that you say that in a scenario like this one. You know what I'm saying? My gamer voice is I'm transitioning it into my Ben Shapiro voice. I'm not very good at doing voices, guys. Let's play the Fountain Port. And we'll do this guy. I don't think we do the Edge Stone because the Edge Stone isn't really doing what we want it to. Let's play the Vestige. Hey, can we do the Vestige and the Galta? Yeah, we can. Double Vestige? Didn't really have anything to play off of it. Play the Galta. Extinguisher Battleship. No attacks. Nice. You're very good at doing your voice. Thank you. I appreciate you. Even though it sounded like a little disky on me. Oh, thanks, Lane. Oh, that's a nice compliment, Lane. Says he watches me every day. Best streamer. I think some other people could take some inspiration from that. They could also say, "Yeah, you are the best streamer." That's what they could say too, right? I think they should say that actually. What do you got? Destroy target non-creature permanent. Is Station sorcery? How are the new mechanics? Good, bad, easy to understand. I actually really like all the new mechanics. I like this warp, and I like the station. Pretty good, I would say. I think we should play the Extinguisher Battleship, potentially. I could also do a little bit of edging if you could convince me to do a little bit of edging. I think I might do some edging. And then let's swing in with the big boys. Oh, okay.
Thank you.
All right. Oh, which early access did I piss off CGB? Yeah, it was the Tarkir Dragonstorm. That was a couple ones ago. What do we think of the new rare blue aura? Not enough aura, I gotta be honest. Kind of like a weak amount of aura, if you ask me. But that's about it. That's all I think about it. Elf is a good draw. Yeah, I can see how you would think that. Oh, he's playing like the same deck. Game recognized game. I do see. Let's play the Hedron Archive. And maybe I play the Dominion Bracelet now. No, we keep that because we're gonna be able to Ugin next turn. Then we can play the Dominion Bracelet after that. We get 2 casts off the warp with Ugin. This is actually sick with Ugin. You get 2 casts with it. It's actually sick. It's actually unbelievable. I need to do it now because no one believes me. Is he gonna activate the station? All right, let's hit the Overlord. And I'm going to warp this guy because we want to see this thing happen actually. Oh man, this thing is unbelievable. This card's sick as fuck. We're warping, we're stationing, we're feeling real good. We're exiling, we're playing things for free. Guys, I'm not excited about this. You are. Play the green. I don't even know what aura you're talking about, by the way, TG. Sorry to just like rub off your question like that. Brush off your question. I'm not rubbing anything off, guys. Don't get your hopes up. I don't know. Is it Vestige with Blink? What is that? That kind of works when it works, but I think this thing's like this card that don't really make a lot of sense, but I kind of wanted to try it. Let's gain 3 life and draw. Couple Dominion Bracelets. What do we think about that, huh? Let's play the Vestige. I will plot this guy. I don't know why we're plotting instead of playing, but we'll see. I don't know what token double or aura you're talking about, but I would like to see it. All right, let's see. Get in there. Is that enough? Good game. Good game. Good game. All right. Let's go on to the next deck. I give that first deck 3 big booms. Alrighty. Gonna do a little quick wrap up, I think, for this time around. Just give my thoughts. I don't really normally do this in early access, but I got some time. Maybe I'll just put this a little together. So, you know, all in all, I say pretty sweet deck. I think I'm going to make a lot of different versions of this because the colorless cards are kind of unreal. I'm really excited to play with them. I think if I'm going to make this in my, my key format, which I normally play alchemy for anyone who's new to the channel and you're an alchemy hater, you may not love this channel. I don't know where I'm going with this, but if I do want to play this, I got a lot of avenues to put that in there and be really effective. Definitely gonna get 4 of these guys instantly and play with Ugin because we can warp these guys out insanely fast and we can just play them over and over again with Ugin on the board and just kind of go crazy. I think it's going to be insanely strong. So I'm very, very excited for things like that. Also thinking we might be interested in like returning these to our hand. Like we warp it and then it comes back and then it exiles and we play it again. Then we can bring it back to our hand and then just trigger Ugin a bunch of times. There's probably a lot of things we can do with anti-causal vestige that I'm very excited about. In terms of this deck, though, I think we get rid of bioengineered future for sure ski, and maybe do a little bit more early game ramp. Maybe go a little bit harder on the colorless, and I think there's probably some combination of focusing on Dominion Bracelet and focusing on the high cost colorless cards that might make this deck kind of tick. But I'd say all in all, the most effective game plan was playing Trailblazer and then playing Vestige and just getting tons of mana, tons of like free cards on the board and speeding things out. So love the deck. Give it 4 corn dogs out of 5, even though I said I gave it 3 big booms on the stream. Sorry guys, I lied to you. But yeah, I think it's pretty fun. I'm excited to play some more. So I hope you guys enjoyed the video. If you did, show your boy some love. Do whatever the hell you want to do. And I think I'm going to see you next time. Peace.